Okay, I miss you. I miss you so much. It's Tuesday and I'm thinking about you. And this is lesson one. So we're going to get into it. We're going to use all this vocabulary you learned yesterday to start speaking some Français. So, we're not going to do this. This is my notes for my students at school. They have to think of a question for our Avid notes. But let's get into it. So this is a verb, aimer. It was one of your vocab words. It is an ER verb, and it means to like or it means to love. So the purpose of these notes is going to be to talk about what you like to do mostly. Okay, so the question, what do you like to do? Okay, so we know what do you. That was from our notes yesterday. We know now the verb like, aimer, and we know the verb to do means faire. So we can put it all together. So what do you? It was from our notes yesterday, I think. Let me see. Oh, right, there it is. What is or what are. So here's what we're going to do. Qu'est-ce que means what. Do, I know it's a really big chunk of stuff for do. Qu'est-ce que. The word you, the pronoun you, is tu for one person, informal. So just like if you're talking to me, Papa, Loic, your friends, Meme, you would say tu. Qu'est-ce que tu? What do you? Like is aimer, but now we gotta conjugate it for the pronoun to. Okay, and we're gonna do that in I think lesson 2 or 3. But just for now, it just looks like this. We take the stem, so it's like we take the ER off and we are left with the stem, and then we have to add an ending that matches with tu. And this ending is ES. Again, we're going to learn these tomorrow or Thursday or something. Qu'est-ce que tu aimes? And then the verb to do. Do you remember it? Faire. Okay, so this doesn't always happen, but it actually lines up in the same order as English. Now, that rarely happens, but in this case it does. What do you like to do? Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? Okay, try it with me. Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? Okay? And then here's another question. Do you like to eat hamburgers? Okay, so we could say that. Do you? So remember, do you is est-ce que tu? That's do you. So now we can just write est-ce que tu, do you, like, here's our like, aime, and then to eat. Remember our verb to eat? What was it again? I think it started with an M. I forgot. Oh, manger. Est-ce que tu aimes manger? And then in English, we can just say hamburgers. But do you remember that in French, we always have to have an article in front of it? We're going to put les. Est-ce que tu aimes manger les? And then the word is the same. Hamburger. And because it's plural, lots of hamburgers, we need some S's. Est-ce que tu aimes manger les hamburgers? Notice I said hamburger. I didn't say hamburger. Do you remember why I didn't say hamburger? I hope you said because the H is silent. Silencieux. Okay? All right. So now let's say I like or I don't like. I like. Je is the word for I. I hope you remember that. But now we have the verb to like is aime, and we have to conjugate it for je, for I. So we have to know how to say I like. So our ending for je is just an E. Don't worry about it right now. We're going to practice this later. Now, what else do you notice? Here and here. Vowel, vowel. So what we have to do actually is we have to do this. J apostrophe M. So it comes out as j'aime. J'aime. So you could say j'aime les hamburgers. J'aime faire du roller. J'aime nager. I like to swim. I know you like to swim, so you could say j'aime, oops, my bad, nager. What else do you like? J'aime maman. J'aime, let's think of something else you like to do. J'aime, what do you like to do? Let's take a look at some of these things. Oh, you like to play video games, right? J'aime jouer aux jeux vidéo. So you could say that. J'aime jouer au, because we need an article, jeux vidéo. There you go. There's some things you like to do. Let's practice saying these, Elsa. J'aime nager. J'aime maman. You could also say j'aime papa, j'aime Shannon, j'aime Loïc, j'aime Amber, j'aime Mémé. Okay, let's do this one. J'aime jouer. So start out with that. J'aime jouer aux jeux vidéo. J'aime jouer aux jeux vidéo. Okay. We're going to come back to this later because these are with pronouns and we haven't done those yet. In fact, I don't think we do those until later. So we're going to come back to that, okay? So let's go down here. This is a different verb. It's called vouloir, and I teach it at the very beginning just in one way to say it. I would like. So here we learned I like, j'aime, but you know, in English, and especially like if you're at a restaurant, if you want to be extra polite, you don't just say. You want to ask for things that you want, and you want to say, "Ooh, I would like some pizza, please. I would like more Sprite. I would like to go to the store." So vouloir means like, it technically means to want, but in our case, we're going to use it to be would like. The polite way to say I would like something, okay? So to say I would like, we would say je, and then we have to take this verb and we have to conjugate it for je. And it goes like this. Je voudrais. I know it doesn't look really anything like this except for the VOU part. But I just want you to start just using this. We're not actually going to talk about vouloir for probably the end of summer maybe. But knowing je voudrais is very helpful because then you could say, I would like some money. I would like a glass of water. I would like something. And it's just a very polite way to say something. So it's always good to know. So let's say I would like, aller au ciné means to go to the movies. Aller au ciné. To go au ciné, like cinema. So you would say, je voudrais aller, to go, au ciné. Je voudrais aller au ciné. If you want to ask somebody Would you like to go to the concert? You could say est-ce que, because that's a question starter, like do or would, or in this case it just would be do or would. Est-ce que would you voudrais, and it's the same way as with je. Est-ce que tu voudrais aller au concert? Would you like to go to the concert? Jouer au foot, to play soccer. Okay, would you like to play soccer? You could say, oh oui, je voudrais jouer au foot. Dormir means to sleep. So if you want to say, would you like to sleep? You could say, oh oui, je voudrais, I would like dormir, to sleep. Okay? Would you like to go out with your friends? Te is your. You could say, oh oui, I would like, je voudrais go out with my friends. Je voudrais sortir avec mes is my friends. So don't worry about all this stuff that we haven't really learned. I just want you to practice je voudrais. So let's practice saying this. Je voudrais aller au ciné. Je voudrais aller au ciné. Let's put this one. No, let's skip this one. We'll work on questions later. Je voudrais jouer au foot. Je voudrais dormir. Je voudrais sortir avec mes amis. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, look at what I did, Elsa. I made a mistake. That never happens. Mes amis. So notice I said mes amis. I linked it here. I don't want you to worry about it right now, but that's why I did that, because there's an S and a vowel. So mes amis. Je voudrais sortir avec mes amis. Okay? Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to practice. All right, here's some modèles, some examples right here. If you get confused, ask Papa, he can help you. Okay, so look at your slideshow to see what you need to do. I don't remember if I told you to do both of these or just one. Okay? All right, bonne chance.